Yo. So, no, normally I'd be going through the more of. See, normally, fucking struggling to word this. At first, I was just is considering uh and making another Kirby Triple Deluxe playthrough as normal until that, and along with scrolling through Twitter, until I come across a post made by Wecanist VT. I hope everyone reads this and follows the sources enclosed. Thankfully, I got his permission to make this. So, and this is an 80-page document titled "The Truth Behind the Lies." The Truth Behind the Lies. Sinder Situation. Now, being a massive Sinder fan, fellow pirate / fellow pyro pup, I am not going to hold any biases. I do acknowledge some of the stuff. When it comes to some stuff, she fucked up. I agree. Now, as a wise man once said, let's cut the bullshit and get straight into it. Greetings. My name is Mechanist VT, and I'd like to summarize everything with the Sinder Situation. With all the information that is currently available, past and new, this isn't to prove that Cinder is totally innocent, but to show how things were handled by all parties, and to show some insight. I first like to thank everyone before me that has done rigorous research and have created a doc or video on this subject. I'll be leaving a list of the few of the creators here, and those creators being Powder, Tuxnaku, Selena August, Sparky's Tech Corner, Yasu VF, Mitsu Tamari, Mama Akko, GVP Gameplays, and Eagle Eye. And finally, my group who has restlessly gathered existing information and research for more. Timeline. Credit to Powder's document. Before the docs were shared, April 12th, 2025. Analyst leaks to Shy Lily a DM that was conversed between her and Nano. Between her, Nano, and redacted about Shy Lily. And they have links to the videos as well. Analyst leaks to Shy Lily DMs that was conversed between her, Nano, and Redacted discussing other clients. Shy Lily encourages Nanolist to share these DMs with others that were mentioned in the DMs. April 18th, 2025. Shy Lily reaches out to Bao to talk about the DMs, but Bao asks her to wait because she is going into surgery. Bao's video here. Give me a second so I can just spectate chat, because I have a feeling it's not going to show up. Unless... Give me one teeny tiny second. I think this is the one. Right there. Okay. Now I get that works. April 24th, 2025. After Bao received her surgery, Shailili reached out again, telling Bao that it was important and couldn't put it off anymore. Shailili, Bao, and Nanolis form a group chat on Discord to discuss everything. Shailili's video. Lily, Bao, and Analyst discuss all quote-unquote possible solutions, decide to make a Google Doc. Bao was told to include private information about Cinder being in a relationship. Bao was pressured into a position to speak up where no one else would. Bao felt there's no other choice and believed the doc to be the right choice. Lily, Bao, and Nanolis decide to sleep on their idea for the night. April 25th, 2025. Lily, Nanolis, and Bao make the decision to post the docs publicly on Twitter. Nano, 10:42 p.m. Nano releases her doc. 10:48 p.m. Bao releases hers. 11:05 p.m. Zach, video editor for Bao, releases his doc. After the initial docs were released, Cinder slash redacted reached out to Nano privately. Nano blocks them. April 26th, 2025. 1:24 a.m. Cinder releases a statement on Twitter removing her manager redacted from his position. 1:56 a.m. Van Peaches claims that Cinder's manager is also her boyfriend. 5:59 a.m. Rain releases their document. 9:29 a.m. Spite releases their document. And these three docs were released early in the morning. 3:18 p.m. Silvervale releases her document. April 27th, 2025. 1:16 p.m. Cinder releases her apology. 2:22 p.m. Bao quote tweets reacting to Cinder's apology. 3:41 p.m. Lily replies to Cinder's apology. Now come the DMs in chronological order. June 10th, 2023. 4:14 a.m. Source: Analyst's doc and Spite's doc. Redacted. Then, a month later, unfollowed her on Twitter and started making her ID. Redacted. Then, a month later, unfollowed her on Twitter and started making her ideas. Cinder's ideas. Like the flames, and now she's basically rebranded to more of a fire Cerberus, using fire emojis all the time. Never did that before. It's funny because she used to call herself a hellhound, but stopped when Cinder grew past her. And now uses Cerberus or Cerberpup or whatever her lore says she is, I don't know. Analyst, the unfollow is weird. Redacted. Yeah, so it's there was also unprovoked tweets from her, quote, I didn't copy anyone else for my design. My design is all me. This is who I am. Unquote. Huh? Where are you saying that to? Oh, lol. On random Cinder clips on YouTube, there is one dedicated fan or someone, and if you knew, I don't know, that would comment on these clips saying, when are you going to clip only Cinder clips? Redacted claims there's a VTuber copying Cinder's brand. Spite claims she is the VTuber being talked about. This is the only time Spite is mentioned. July 19th, 2023. July 19th, 2023. 12:46 p.m. Source: an analyst and a Silvervale's doc. I think it's more like wanting her to recognize Cinder. Even though it literally doesn't matter. Yeah, the audio was still there. I feel like there's this unspoken competition between them, they need to one-up each other because Silver can't get along. But I also understand her point of view. The new VTuber who people says looks and sound... A new VTuber who people say looks, sounds, and acts like you becomes just as successful as you in a year. She did recognize Cinder as an equal or friend, then it would be like she's endorsing her quote copy, like I've seen some people say, her replacement. They share a lot of the same audience too. Redacted. At the end of the day, it isn't about how much we make compared to her. We just want her to recognize, hey, Cinder's a big VTuber too. She got there on her own merits, just like you did. Get along. And the marketing potential and money they could make if they teamed up. I just know anything we do when she's watching and will take from or try to outdo. Oh, oh my god. You know the spinning figure we have on stream? Silver's figure was announced on Wednesday. No spinning figure. Cinder debut Saturday. Everyone hears about it. Figure announced. Spinning figure on screen. And with a figure, I think that's... I'm not too experienced in Twitch chat. I think that's just a command. But figure right next to it. Silver stream yesterday. First stream since Cinder debuted. Guess what? Spinning figure with figure next to it. Redacted wants Silverveil to recognize Cinder, but understands why Silverveil wouldn't. Redacted claims that Silverveil is watching what Cinder does and copies her. Redacted gives an example of a spinning figurine gif, which Cinder used on stream before Silverveil did. August 29th, 2023, 11:12 p.m. Bow. Hi, I don't know why I said debut. Hi, I'm going to bed, but give me your rates and turnaround in time for a video like the Bow Experience one. Me and my editors loved it. Sack, or Sacramore. Yo, all good. Bao is asking for business details from Sack. This is the proof that Bao has been working with this video editor since 2023. September 3rd, 2023. 10:29 p.m. Source, Bao's doc. From Bao Management. Hi Kaiser, nice to meet you. I was just watching your stream highlight from me and Cinder's collab, and you really loved your editing style and humor. I was curious if I could request a video edit stream from you every now and then. If you have any availability, my username is Bao on Discord if you want to chit chat more there. Thanks again. Kaiser. Hi Bao. Oh, I'd love to edit a video for you. I just sent a friend request on Discord. Okay, there we go. Bao reaching out to Cinder's YouTube video editor / channel manager for business details. October 20th, 2023. 6:40 p.m. Source, Silverveil's doc. Stop by to say hi after my meet. Wolf girls. Cinder, the girl on the right, posts a picture on Twitter of her at TwitchCon 2023 at Silverveil's meet and greet. Silverveil claims that this was the only time they talked directly. October 22nd, 2023, 8:37 a.m. Source, Silverveil's doc. Also, Cinder really loved meeting you and wanted to collab, so I told her I'd let you know. And I could throw you guys in a group chat if you were interested. Silverveil. Hello, I appreciate the sentiment, but I prefer not to do collabs. No worries, you're having a good weekend. Silverveil. Aw, thanks. I'm trying to just busy. Okay, fuck. My brain is not braining. Thanks, I'm trying to. Just busy and lots of IRL stuff coming up, lol. Sorry for not being interested in collabs. I just like to do my own thing, but I'm always open to messages, lol. I hope you had fun at the con and everything went okay. Silverveil's manager at Mythic Talent Management Company reaches out to Silverveil Cinder's behalf to ask for a collaboration. And politely declines to ask for a Silverveil's manager at Mythic Talent Management Company reaches out to Silverveil on Cinder's behalf to ask for a collaboration. Silverveil politely declines. October 24th, 2023, 11:44 a.m. Source, Silverveil's document. Silverveil. Hi. Cinder. Hi, Silver. Sorry for getting back to you late. I've been super sick from TwitchCon. So a lot of us got sick after the last couple parties. I hope you had a good time at your meet and greet. It was nice to see you there. But yeah, no worries. If you don't prefer to stream together, my manager suggested something or select sponsorships, merch, music, or some kind of other project together that maybe Mythic could help with. Needed. I'd love to chat more either way. Silverveil. No worries. It's been super hectic and busy for everyone. Lol. I hope you're feeling better. I'm really flattered by the persistence, but I'm just not interested in transactional relationships with anyone. I hope you can understand. Cinder sent Silverveil a friend request on Discord, which she accepted. Cinder offers a different type of collaboration. Sponsors, merch, music, etc. Not that I forgot to read this part, but yeah, no worries. We should prefer to stream together. My manager suggested something more so like sponsorships, merch, music, or some kind of other project together. Cinder sent to Silvervale a friend request on Discord, which she accepted. So, Cinder offers a different type of collaboration, sponsors, merch, music, etc. to Silvervale, and she politely declines again. November 15th, 2023, 9:39 a.m. Source, Silvervale's dog. Cinder. Hey, Silver. Just got your gamer stuff in the mail, and it looks amazing. So cute that we both have Nano's art on our merch, since she's both our model mama. Cinder reached out to Silvervale about receiving her gamer subs merch in the mail. November 17th, 2023, 10:31 p.m. Source, Silvervale's dog. Analyst. Silver, I have to cancel the model comm. I'm sorry, my manager told me I have to cancel the most comms possible for healthy reasons. I've been working too hard, and it's getting to me. I really apologize for this inconvenience. Silvervale. I was looking forward to it so much. I love your art so much, and I've been so excited for a new model from you. I understand, though, you have to prioritize your health and taking care of yourself. I hope your health improves and you feel better. Make sure to get lots of rest and relaxation. Do you know if you would be able to do it next year at all? Don't feel pressured or anything, just asking. Analyst. Sorry, it hurts me. I'm sorry, it hurts me a lot too. Just wish I could work on everything. I could believe. If I could. I just wish I could work on everything. I could. But I believe I can still go for a model sometime next year. Yeah. Silvervale. That's okay. I know you have a ton on your plate. Can't imagine how stressful it must be. Do you think you can still do the GamerSubs tub art? Nanolis. Oh, yeah, illustrations are okay. Nanolis reaches out to Silvervale, canceling her model commission due to health reasons, but is open to doing other art commissions. Nanolis claims she can work on Silvervale's model sometime next year. Silvervale is upset, but understands the reasoning for the cancellation. November 17th, 2023, 10:59 p.m. Source, Nanolis dog. To discredit any of your work, because everything you work on is top of the line, incredible. But when everyone's a nano baby, it feels less special to be one. It feels less special to be one, if that makes sense. Kind of been getting the same feeling from GamerSubs lately too. Redacted sends a DM to Nanolis expressing that there is more nano that as there are more nano babies or model clients, it becomes less special to be one. November 19th, 2023, 4:50 p.m. Source, Nanolis, and Silvervale stock. Redacted. Well, let's see if Geary wants a nano model or not. And hope Silver finds someone else. Nanolis Doc suggests Cinder and Redacted have an obsession with Silvervale, which DM is part of her proof. November 25th, 2023, 10:46 a.m. Source, Nanolis Doc. Nanolis. So, it's about working with Cinder. My friends told me it's a bit unfair to stop other models, so I do more for Cinder. Which I agree with them. I'm a free artist, and I should do whatever I want to do. I don't want to take sides on any drama or situations. I still will always have a way to open the slots for Cinder. But I won't be having her as my only customer. Redacted. I agree. You're a free artist. You should do what you want. You should do what you want. But I was under the impression that taking on more Cinder work is what you wanted to do. Is what you wanted to do. I didn't think it was like we were making you do that. Analyst. Guess we got a misunderstand on both sides. It's more about this. This. This refers to the DM on November 17th, 2023, 10:59 p.m. Sourced above, right here. Marked right here. Redacted. Oh, I see. What I said is still true, but about how we feel. But I wasn't saying you had to only do Cinder work from now on. That's with anything, though, not just your work. If you have something special, Well, not just your work. If you have something special, and then everyone wants and gets that thing, and makes it less special. Sorry, we're under the impression. I'm sorry you were under the impression we were trying to make you only do work for us. We'll keep things more business talk and less emotional, lol. Just let me know how this will affect your schedule so I can tell Cinder after. Sorry for the stress, Nano. Analyst, but every single model I do is unique, and I make them special in their way. It's not like I'm sending. It's not like I'm selling a Cinder to everyone. Please don't feel this way. Redacted. No, I know. You pour your heart and soul into your models. They're all incredible. Analyst. I'm sorry I made you both feel this way too. Source Analyst Doc. It's okay, Nano. You're just making a living and making a name for yourself, and I can't blame you for accepting work from other big names in the industry and have a very desirable talent. If you end up filling your model schedule again, like it was, let me know. We'll have to replan some things depending on that. Nanolis. Thank you for understanding my side. We all we're all trying to have our names somewhere. Just don't take this personally or anything. I still love working with you guys. And again, apologize for the trouble on your plans. I'll, I'll still revisit my list and see what I got. Protected business is business. If you want to go if you want to go through the projects we talked about, let me know which ones you'd want to do too. Source. Silvervale and Nanolis's doc. Redacted. So it's about Silver's model nano? Nanolis. Yeah, I want to take it, but I don't want to disrespect Cinder. I just want to do pretty models. No hurt feeling. No hurt feelings. Redacted. Business is business. Redacted. Nano, you're a freelance artist. And Silver's a long-time client, so it makes sense to continue doing work for her. I understand the logistics of it. At the end of the day, you need to do what's best for you. Nanolis. I really appreciate for understanding my side. I do. I do understand your side. I do understand your side too. But sadly, it's something between you two, not me. Not me. I shouldn't get involved in this fight. I just go art or sorry. I just go art. Protected. Right, I know. I just didn't think our other conversation sounded like I was trying to make you not work with her on a model. Like Silver specifically. Nanolis. Maybe I just considered the situation too much. My mistake for thinking this way. Redacted. It's okay. Analyst. But are we good for real? This feels like a weird breakup. I'm stressing. Redacted. Me and you are good. If I still have to tell all this to Cinder, it'll be fine. Don't worry, I think she's still sleeping. Analyst. I try to be transparent as much as possible. I think it's more fair for both sides this way. Redacted. You didn't tell Silver you canceled. You canceled because of Cinder, did you? Analyst. No! I told all of them it was health issues. Redacted. Analyst. I would never blame anyone besides me, yo. Redacted. Lol. I never want to make you feel I never want to make you feel like we're making you or forcing you to work on slash not work on something. Especially if it's something you want to slash don't want to do. And our conversation the other day wasn't meant to convince you of only doing Cinder work. Again, that it sounded like sorry that it sounded to you like I was telling you to only do Cinder work. I'll message you later. The analyst says she doesn't want Cinder to be her sole model client. She doesn't want to sacrifice other clients slash projects just for Cinder. Redacted apologizes for giving them the impression that they want an analyst to only work for them. That them being Cinder slash Redacted. And for those of you who are stumbling upon this and have no idea, Redacted is Cinder's manager. Redacted understands an analyst's desire to continue working with other people, and they clear up some miscommunication. Redacted and analysts want to continue working together in the future. Yeah, from what I remember, Redacted is Cinder's manager. Pardon me. Redacted understands Nanolips's desire to continue working with other people. It clears miscommunication. Redacted and Nanolis want to continue working together in the future. Nanolis tells Redacted she wanted to be transparent with both sides, Cinder, Silvervale, and potentially other clients. Redacted asks Nanolis if she told Silvervale she canceled her model because of Cinder. Nanolis told Silvervale she canceled because of health issues. See the screenshots on November 17, 2023, 10:31 p.m. Redacted apologizes to Nanolis again and reinforces that they, Redacted/Cinder, don't want to make Nanolis feel like she's forced to work with only them. November 26th, 2023, 3:03 p.m. Source: Nanolis's doc. Nanolis. Hey, Cinder. Hope you're doing okay. I talked with Red, and I believe he talked to you already, and I thought it would be best if I just check here personally. I want to know better your thoughts. Because Red tried to talk to me, and I think I misunderstood things. Cinder. I'm doing good. What's up, Nano? Nanolis. Oh, it's mostly about this. I thought on canceling some malls because of it, but then I realized it's not really fair to me. Cinder. I understand what he means, but at the end of the day, it's just business. Of course, we love working with you and want to keep working together. But if you prefer to work with other clients instead of me, I know it's for a reason, for you to help you grow, and not because you don't like me. Being one of your very first model babies, being one of your first model babies, so amazing. I was happy to be able to find someone to help you with L2D cutting to improve your skills. And I think that's a big part of why everyone loved the 1.0 model, and then started asking you for them. I can have Red send you a list of our plans for the future and estimated due dates, so just let us know what you actually want to do to work on them. That way, I have time to look for someone. I have time to look for someone else. If you don't have time for my projects, or don't want to do them, it feels special to only have your model art for all my outfits, but just let me know if you don't have time for me to be an exclusive Nano art baby anymore. Nanolis. It's no personal reason. I would never do something like this to you or anyone. But yeah, it's important for my job to reach far. And I like working on different projects and people. I never said I don't want to work with you anymore. I told Red that, even though I have other works, and will always have a way to get you a priority spot when possible. You will always be my special baby. Cinder, I also think it's important for you to work on projects that you're excited about. So I'll go through my plans with Red and send you our ideas to see if it's possible with your schedule. I hope he can be a little pushy I know he can be a little pushy sometimes, but it's because he's just doing business for me to grow too. And he absolutely loves your work just as much as I do. Analyst. It's okay. I'll update you guys ASAP. Cinder. Sounds good to me. Nanolis reaches out to Cinder directly to address conversations between Nanolis and Redacted. Nanolis asks for Cinder's thoughts on the DM on November 17th, 2023, 10:59 p.m. See above. Cinder stands by what Redacted has said, but is very understanding of Nanolis working with other clients if she chooses. Nanolis reassures Cinder, even though she will be working with other clients in addition to Cinder, Nanolis will have a priority spot for Cinder when available. August 5th, 2024, 4:13 p.m. Source: Nanolis docs. Redacted. Did you cancel models? Keyword. Cancel models, not the models, or her models. It just says models. Nanolis. I did not. Redacted. Nano arc delayed to 2026. Nanolis. I'm scared to cancel with Bao. Redacted. You shouldn't be. She has so many connections. She'll find someone super fast. Did you already design her outfit? Remember her showing it to us at WeepCon. Nanolis. Yeah. I can give her the design for free as an apology gift. Quote from Nanolis's doc. Pardon me. Quote from Nanolist's document. Red asked me to cancel on one of their closest friends, Val, by asking me to cancel my work mid-progress, manipulating me into thinking it is okay, since, quote, she has so many connections, she'll be fine anyway, so they wouldn't feel guilty about it, worry too much. It was and is upsetting to me that Red contacted me specifically to check on me canceling the model I had planned with Bao. Nanolist's document. Nanolist claimed that Nanolist claims that Redacted asked her to cancel on Bao. Nanolist's claim that Redacted asked her to cancel on Bao is not supported by this DM. Redacted seems to be checking if she did cancel with anyone, not asking to cancel Bao specifically. Where's the conversation about canceling Bao's commission? How come we don't see that? Analyst hasn't canceled yet, and is scared to cancel with Bao. Redacted reassures her that Bao can find another artist quickly due to her connections. Analyst thinks about giving model design to Bao for free as an apology gift for canceling. Source: Bao's dog. Redacted. Don't sell yourself short. I think she'd be fine with taking the design and finding someone else. I wouldn't offer it for free. Maybe half price if she starts shit, lol. Analyst. Yeah, you're right. I'll talk to her today. I'll also close the model inquiry today. Opening that was a mistake. Decked is telling Analyst not to sell herself short by giving the design away for free. He says maybe sell it at half price if Bao is upset. Analyst agrees and mentions that opening model inquiries was a mistake. September 28th, 2024, 4:44 p.m. Source: Sax Doc. Redacted. You wouldn't happen to be available for an MV in a week or two, would you? Sack. Oh, I'm completely full every day this month, and the earliest I could do is November 9th. Redacted. Just checking. Thank you. Sack. No problem. I'm 100%. No problem. I'm 100% down for one after that date, though. Sack. Sorry to bother, but you want to know the exact release date? Since I could try working something out to fit it in if y'all want. Redacted. By the 22nd-ish. By the 22nd-ish. Zach. Okay. Is it alright if I let y'all know in 2 to 3 days? This month is dummy busy with work. That's what I'm assuming the last word is. September 29th, 2024. 7:43 p.m. Source: Sack Stock. Sack. Hey Red, thanks for waiting. Yeah. So, been trying to figure out if there was any feasible way I could slide a Cinder into my schedule this month. But between moving in my new apartment this week and the Halloween album, 7 MVs, I think November 9th is the very earliest I can start. I'm very sorry, but if there's any projects after that date y'all would like me to do, I can lock y'all into my calendar 100%. Again, very sorry for any inconvenience. Redacted. How long does it usually take for you to edit an MV? Sack. That depends. Okay, this shit is tiny. Sack. But depends on complexity and length. So optimal would be, it'd be a little over a week or two, I guess. As for Rush, redacted. How would you feel about giving me everything for the MV now? Work on it between your other projects and have it to me by the end of October. Sack. I really would love to be able to squeeze y'all in, and absolutely would if I could. But I genuinely don't have any days free until November 9th, at the earliest. This month and the start of November is literally just an ass beating for my schedule. Redacted. Okay, thanks though, Sack. You're missing out on a good one. October 23rd, 2024, 10:43 a.m. Source: Saxdog. Redacted. When was it you were free again? Things have been pushed back a lot, lol. Sack. November 9th is my last MV for Bao until, like, first week of December, I think. When is Cinder's coming out? Now? Oh, redacted. When it's ready, lol. Sack. Foul. To be honest, I'll probably start on it in a day or two after I wrap up the Bao's. Fuck. To be honest, I'll I'll prob start on it a day or two after I wrap up the bow and bees. In that case, hang on a second. Plug my phone in. Redacted. The song has a lot of typography. Is that something you're good with? Zach, can I hear it? If not, no worries. Just so I can get an idea. Zach. Yeah, is it English or Japanese? Redacted. English. Redacted. Lots of animated text with different fonts. Zach. Yeah, that's fine. Is it just one still image she's using for artwork? Redacted. No, continue more details in a week or two. Zach. Yeah, that should be good. Just hit me up when you got more info, but I'm super down. November 12th, 2024. 11 a.m. 11 o'clock a.m. Source, Saxdog. Are you available? Are you available? Sorry for getting back to you so late. Zach. Okay, that was redacted. Zach. All good. I'm still 100% down to do it. I'd be able to start, like, first or second week of December for, like mid-December release, if that's okay. Redacted. Yeah, you were hoping end of November release. Zach. Oh yeah, that'd be impossible for me. Zach. Like I said, I'm still super down to do it, and really hope to be able to work with Cinder on the video. But my schedule is always super packed and fully planned weeks and months ahead, without much wiggle room. It's just let me know what y'all would like. Just let me know what y'all would like to do or feeling. Redacted. What if we pay you double? Redacted. Can you send the invoice to blank whenever? We'll get it paid. We'll get it paid. Need it ASAP. November 29th, 2024, 9:21 a.m. Sack. I come bearing gifts. I hope the girlies like it. Okay. Redacted. You did nuts! Everyone loves it. Thank you so much for grinding this out, Sack. The fans are gonna go crazy for this song, I swear to God. There's time to make any edits, Sack. I don't know how long this would take to render though. During the courses, the shot of the girls can be zoomed out a little more to show more of them all. Vienna's verse is very gray/black/white and should have a more blue tone overall. At the end, in 3 minutes 22 seconds, Tricky has pink eyes instead of yellow. This is the most important one. I think they all agree that the gray/desaturated filters on the artwork should be really toned down or moved from the parts where it's shown, especially during the choruses. So a lot more of the original artwork's color comes through. And I guess all the time marks for the for when sang should desaturate the filters or something like that. Oh, also, do you have a trailer? Vienna just had the idea today of 3 small trailers of a small part of each of their verses, too. But if there's no time for it, that's okay. If you have no time for it, that's okay. Sack. Chorus color changes plus tricky iFix. Chorus trailer for Tweeter. Individual trailers also for Tweeter. December 8th, 2024. 10:45 p.m. Source, Bowsdock. Sack. Yo, is it fine if going forward I don't be credited in video descriptions? Bepis. Or Beepus. Okay. Sack. Thank you. I'd rather just be more an in-house type of thing for Bow after this blank thing is done. It's the last commission I do for anyone besides Bow, and want to make a name for myself through my own content, and not really work for others next year. Sack is going to work exclusively with Bow moving forward. Source. Okay. January 15th, 2025. 6:48 p.m. January 15th, 2025, 6:48 p.m. Source: Nanoless and Silvervale's doc. Redacted. I mean, like, if we wanted to have some kind of model exclusivity, what would you need to make that sustainable for you? Nanoless. Hmm. Maybe you can share one of your ideas, and I can check what I think. Nanoless. Okay, so I got some ideas for this, I guess. Redacted. I was driving. What are you thinking? Nanoless. Okay, so asked help from my friends. They don't know it's you, don't worry. So, monthly fee. Yeah, calculating my monthly earnings. So how long would this be if this counts for models I already worked on? Redacted. Well, I think the main things we're looking for are for you to not take any new, or for you to not take on any brand new model clients, and to not make any new models slash outfits with Silvervale again. You'd still be able to work on model slash outfits with all of your other existing babies, and your artwork columns wouldn't be affected. Protected. One of our concerns is that more nano babies means nano models don't have the same value anymore. And second is that there are a few people that we would just rather not be able to have the model from you. Maybe not any new babies at all. The reason I brought this up is that there's been a lot of bias with another one of our partners with certain creators. We'd rather these creators not have what makes Cinder unique, which is your artwork. Redacted. Just drama. Redacted inquires about an exclusivity deal with Nanoless. Nanoless entertains the idea and asks for more details. Redacted wants Nanoless to not take any new not, Redacted wants Nanoless to not take on any new model clients and not make new models slash outfits for Silvervale. This doesn't apply to Nanoless' other clients. Nanoless's other clients. Nanoless can still do artwork commissions for anyone. Redacted is concerned that new Nanoless clients devalue her existing clients. He doesn't want Nanoless to work with specific people. Redacted claims that there has been drama between Cinder and other creators, and doesn't want those creators to have access to Nanoless. January 15th, 2025, 8:29 p.m. Source: Nanoless and Bao's doc. Nanoless. Of course, I want to understand it better, specifically if I cancel on her for the second time. Lol. Redacted. Well, with blank, she's given a lot of bias and priority at GS. Sometimes over Cinder, and we can't really confront them about it. And plus, she's gone 3D already. Val's been getting on our nerves for a while. She hijacked our YouTube editor a while ago. It's constantly picking up artists that we work with. Gone to know her better. Gone to know her better being friends. Gone to know her better being friends with her, but she really rubs us the wrong way with things she does. We want to try and safeguard the most important artist from her, since she's already taken our editor. And I don't mean taken like she doesn't work with us anymore. He doesn't work with us anymore. He does, but he has to dedicate time for her now. And sometimes that gets in the way of our projects. Also, one of Bao's MV editors is the one that did the Boss Rush MV, and we're 99% sure she told him not to do anymore with us. But, like, model art is the most important thing. That's a VTuber's entire image. Redacted elaborates on the drama between Cinder and other creators. Redacted. Well, we love working with you. Cinder wouldn't be Cinder without Nano. Okay, but, like, let me tell you about the tea. About the MV thing. Bao had original songs last year that had MVs by her editor, and the songs flopped. Her editor met us at TwitchCon and was saying that he'd love to work with us. Practically jumping through hoops to get something planned. We managed to have him squeeze in the Boss Rush MV. He says he loved working on. He managed to have him squeeze in the Boss Rush MV in between his work with Bao. He says he loved working on it and is super excited to work on the next MV project. Boss Rush's song blows up, and he's credited as the editor. I ask him when he's free to do the next project, and then all of a sudden he changes his mind and is only working with Bao going forward. No explanation. Unanimous. Redacted. There's some content missing since we know how Bao is behind the scenes, but basically we don't have an MV editor for our next Boss Rush project. I think Bao got pissed that her editor did an original song envy for her friends without her knowing, and it did 100 times better than her original songs last year. That she locked up, that she locked him up, so no one else could work with him. And then it made him make it public on Twitter that he was only working with her going forward, like a literal announcement tweet. Redacted elaborates on more drama between Cinder and Bao. Redacted shares his opinions on Bao's MVs, MV editor, Sack, or Sacramore, and why he went exclusive with Bao. Source. Bao stock. Analyst. Wait. What? Analyst didn't include. Analyst didn't include this part. Analyst. Oh shit? Redacted. Yeah. Analyst. Okay, that's super weird. Redacted. And quote, and then posts. Sacramore or Sack's tweet about it. Quote, anonymously, fuck, I can't speak! Anonymously in-house, unquote. As in, quote, will never be credited publicly so no one knows who does this work for Bao, unquote. Analyst, oh, it's literally it, lol. Redacted. This literally reads like a hostage note. Quote, I asked to be anonymous since I'd like to separate from being known as a freelancer. Unquote. No one does this. No one decides to do this on their own. This was 2 weeks after Boss Rush came out. Analyst. Yeah, it's just pretty weird, lol. Redacted brings up a tweet made by Sack, Bao's MV editor, about going exclusive with Bao. Source. The analyst's dog. No, she's been barking up the tree of one of our L2D animators. So, like, and you. And a nano model. Analyst. Yeah, looking for me sounds sus for sure. Redacted. So annoying. I don't know, man. Analyst. Oh! Redacted. She has a way of guilt-tripping people to get her way. Redacted claims that Bao is one of Redacted/Cinder's L2D animators. Redacted claims that Bao is after one of Redacted/Cinder's L2D animators. Redacted is worried that Bao's going to commission analysts, which means less time for Cinder. January 15th, 2025, 9 o'clock p.m. Source, Nanolis, Bao's, and Silverveil's doc. What about we can pay blank for you, and you don't have to discount it for the next payment? And we'll continue giving you lots of model work. I think for this year right now. But you don't work with Bao, blank, or Silver at all again. Models or art. I don't think you've ever done anything with Bao or blank before. We also have another geocycle for you too, the AFK. Nanolis. Is there any way to add a little bit more since Silver still asks for art every now and then? Redacted. You could do it like when Silver asks for art. You could do it like when Silver asks for art, you tell her no, and then tell us to buy another art piece. Like, so you still get a job from it. There's a gap. Wait, what? There's a gap? Nine. That doesn't make any sense. There's a gap in the conversation between Redacted at 8:54 p.m. and Redacted at 9 o'clock p.m. Why is this left out? Redacted offers different terms for the exclusivity deal. He doesn't want Nanolis to work with Bao, blank, or Silverveil at all. Models and art. Nanolis asks for more compensation since Silverveil commissions her every now and then. Redacted counteroffers. February 11th, 2025, 7:18 p.m. Source, Nanolis and Silverveil's dog. Nanolis, Cinder, just want to say sorry for stepping back on the exclusivity deal. I want to apologize personally to you since I've only talked about that with Red. But I just don't want to be dragged on any personal issues like that. After all, Silver's still a client, It makes me anxious and kind of destroys my mental to do this kind of deal. Just want to let you know, I still love working with you in Red, but I still understand if things don't work out because of Silver. I just love my clients, that's all. Cinder, I get it, Nano, and it was unfair to push this on you, but it's just really confusing going back and forth about it. I just get compared to her a lot, even still today. It's like I'm always living in someone's shadow, which is one reason why Red asked about not making any more models for her. And when you said it, I understand if things don't work out, it makes me feel like you're okay with not working with me anymore, which hurts so much after all this time. I really appreciate you, Nano. It's your decision who you ultimately work with. And this is how I've been feeling. But this is how I've been feeling, Nanolis. I don't really see the point of keeping things about being compared to Malcolm Nanolis. I don't really see the point of keeping thinking about being compared to Silver. You're so much bigger already. You've done so much more. But I would never give Silver any priority over you. Also, there's not even any model for her being discussed. I just want to sleep clear-minded. Also, I'm fine not doing her models, but at least gamer stuff would be fine with me. I don't want to be 100% an asshole to her, that's all. Cinder, it's not me, but other people's opinions of us. Just trying to not get involved in any drama that other people will want to talk about comparing us. But I understand where you're coming from, Nano. There's no hard feelings. Nanolis, sorry about this, my mental is just a bit weak. Cinder, same girl. Wait, this is February 11th, 2025. Nanolis, Cinder, same girl. Nanolis, I'm so sorry for bringing this to you. Cinder, I want you to get that money. I want you to get that money. The whole situation is just kind of sucky. I just want to get along. Analyst, understand if things don't work out. About this, it would be mostly if you hate me for not burning Silver down from my list. Cinder, I would never hate you. Analyst, thank you, insane. I'm just an insecure bitch. Cinder, I love everything we've done together, and I want to keep doing more. People saying dumb shit online just makes me stressed. The analyst reaches out to Cinder directly about stepping back on the exclusivity deal. She'll want to apologize to Cinder. The analyst didn't want to be dragged into personal issues, but it's taking a toll on mental health. The analyst understands that her willingness to fully be apart with Silvervale as a client may cause strain on their analyst and Cinder's relationship. Cinder apologizes for pushing the Silvervale terms on Nanolis. Cinder expresses her insecurities about being compared to Silvervale. Nanolis reassures Cinder that she would not prioritize Silvervale over her. Nanolis is fine not creating models for Silvervale, but still wants to do art commissions for her. Cinder and Nanolis agree that they still like each other and sympathize with each other. March 20th, 2025, 8:32 p.m. Source: Bow's doc. Bao started a call that lasted 5 hours. This is proof. This is Bao's proof that she was in a call with her video editors, including Kaiser, who was Cinder's first video editor. Bao claims that she commissions Kaiser for one stream highlight a month. Bao claims Kaiser wanted a raise from Cinder, but was afraid due to turning down an exclusivity deal. Bao claims that she urged Kaiser to take the exclusivity deal, and it would not affect their by Bao and Kaiser's relationship. April 12th, 2025, 10:16 p.m. Source: Nano Doc. Redacted. Hey, Nano, do you have any more plans with Lily besides just the model? Like outfits or merch or anything? Yeah, pardon me. Analyst. Been just the model so far. Redacted. Okay. For asking you for a model recently, you just made the antenna go up. She's been acting weird towards Cinder lately. We don't know if something's going on. Oh, there was something going on for those of you. There was something going on. Because I'd have to check again, but I'm pretty sure someone posted a clip of Buff actually saying that her and Lily actually knew about the whole thing before the document. Analyst. Oh, that's weird. Protected. Ever since after V-Card launched. Analyst. But what you consider weird. Protected. Lately dipping out of collabs they were both a part of at the last minute, and now ghosting her messages. Cinder's raided her a couple times in the past week, and Lily won't acknowledge Cinder by name. Analyst. Protected. Protected. Just like weird petty stuff, I don't know. Analyst. That's super weird since they both share the same store. Lol. Redacted. Around V around V Card's launch, they were talking collabing, and I don't know what happened. Her asking you for a model. Well, after that was just weird. Even though she said she doesn't plan on getting a new model anytime soon. Redacted. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that we keep bringing you into drama. Analyst. I thought it was quite early for you to go for a new model. Blank took a minute. Blank looked a bit menacing, so I don't talk to her. Redacted. Feels feels like we're gonna have to complete. Feels like we're gonna have to compete with Lily if she's ghosting Cinder and wants to say model mama. Redacted. Real. Is it just Cinder and Blank? Is it just Cinder and Blank you've been doing continuous model outfits for? We'll have the demon update plus. We'll have the demon update list plus final arcade reference very soon. As soon as it's finished. Analyst. I think it is. I have an outfit for Blank Plane too. As for Blank, got nothing for now. But she always comes up with something. Redacted. Redacted. Do you know who's rigging Lily's model? No, it's gonna be Blank. Redacted. Thanks, Nano. Sorry for all the questions. Just gotta stay informed, especially when it comes to our top artists. Never a break. Analyst. Don't worry, it's just don't stress. Analyst. Don't worry, just don't stress too much with the side things. It's bad for balding. Redacted. I'm gonna go bald now. I'll keep you in the loop about anything else going on with that. Analyst. The balding? Redacted. No, you fool! Just stupid drama. You gotta stay competitive even when we shouldn't have to. Also, your PFP looks like a guy with a mustache. Analyst. Don't go too far in the competitiveness, it can get bad. Gotta chill sometimes. Redacted. Hey, it's not us. Analyst. Redacted. We aren't the ones getting a model from the artist of the other GS owner out of the blue, ghosting them and refusing to acknowledge them. Redacted asks Knowledge. Redacted asks Analyst if she has plans with Shy Lily other than the current model commission. Analyst says no. Redacted is worried about Shy Lily's model commission since Shy Lily has been acting strange to Cinder. Redacted is worried that Nanolist's commission with Shy Lily will lead to less time with Cinder. Nanolist informs Redacted of her upcoming commissions. Redacted is worried about Shy Lily's actions and wants to stay competitive. Nanolist is cropping. What? Mm, 10:55, 10:50. Yeah, so that does look cropped. Everyone else is cropping the DMs to leave out more info. What was said between Redacted at 10:22 p.m. and 10:24 p.m., as well as 10:25 p.m. and 10:29 p.m. In defense of Cinder, the Great Debunking. First, I'd like to say that I won't be covering everyone that dogpiled on Cinder, and only the main and some secondary actors. Each actor will be under their own subtitle. Keep this document fluid and readable as possible. Spite. Spite's claim is that Cinder copied parts of her model. Though I can agree some are very similar, we must realize that Cinder is a hellhound and Spite is a Cerberus. Though Spite doesn't have multiple heads, well, she does on her sweater model. You can see 2 other heads. Naturally, these 2 mythic animals share the same attributes as they take a dog form. Spite's claim that Cinder copied is false. First, let's establish that Spite designs her own models and has someone else rig her model, as shown in the following picture. Facts and questions. Her design. I designed all of my models. Lore. I'm the daughter of Cerberus, the 3-headed doggo that guards the gates of the Greek underworld. One day Cerberus, but to Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft, for summoning an offspring. She used Cerberus's claw to create a summoning ritual. Little did she know that strand of her own hair fell into the magic as well. The combination of Cerberus's claw and Hecate's hair summoned me, a half Cerberus and half witch pupper, also known as a Cerberpup. Now let's look at some of the timestamps. Cinder. Here's the full PNG I've been using for my live streams. My mama will be working on my 2D model art soon. I'm so excited! June 27th, 2021. As you can see, Cinder was using a PNG avatar for her streams. Notice the date of the post is June 27th, 2021. The art that started it all. My reference sheet was created by Hyana Natsu way back in 2020. I'm so happy that I was finally able to bring this design to life. It's so perfect for me. Here you can see that Cinder's reference sheet was made in 2020. Remember, Cinder was using a PNG avatar through 2021, and until this post date, as indicated, a 2D model was being made in or around August 17th, 2022. Also, you can see that blue flames and color scheme are part of the original concept. Spite. June 6th, 2021. I think that's June. Yeah, I am retarded, so. Yep, nope, that's July. Oh, and I also did, my own investigation, and the bikini model design, the one who designed Cinder's bikini model, I'd have to find it. Okay. What was it? Yeah, I like Fire Emblem Engage. Judge me. Yeah, Lithia Vey, right here. This is because Hyana Natsu did both of their models. Hold on, I have one question. Is Spite her own artist? Because that's what I heard on her side. Cinder's artist is Nano. Is it really true Hyana Natsu made their art designs? Because I find that hard to believe. Cinder is also her own artist. She taught Nano a few things. Spite is too. But both hired Hyana Natsu to create their models. I believe. Well, I guess that makes sense. Cinder is her own artist, and it is quite true that she taught Nano how to design it. That's at least true, but Cinder and Spite hired Hyana Natsu. Is there any proof of that? However, Nano designed Cinder's model, and Lithia VTuber designed the bikini outfit, and the cover outfit likely designed by a Lithia VTuber or Nano. And then they step in. And Lithia Vey steps in. Just clarifying that I did not design the cover-up model. I did not design the cover-up outfit, only the bikini itself. Okay, I was hoping you would clarify that. No problem. Also want to clarify that Cinder did not mention Spite or use her as a reference in any way during our commission process, and some of the similarities in their outfit, spiky bracelets, G-strings, choker, thigh straps, was my idea, not suggested by Cinder. You got some explaining to do. In Spite's post here, you can see that Spite's 1.0 model was made in 2021. So even though Cinder's 1.0 model is being made after Spite's 1.0 model, Cinder's reference sheet was out months before Spite's model. Another point of contention is the hoodie models. Spite claims that Cinder copied her. Quote from Spite's document. Pretty sure this is Spite's document. Yep, it is. On April 20th, 2024, I debuted a new model from my model mama, REVT. I got a hoodie with a cute design on top and had side bangs covering my eyes. On April 4th, 2025, Cinder debuted a sports hoodie with side bangs covering her eyes similar to mine. Note, Spite says April 20th, when her actual debut was on the 29th. I believe this was just a typo. As these designs are very similar, the hoodie with ears concept has been around for years. This proves that Cinder did not copy Spite on this model. They used a concept that has already been made. Recently, yeah, this is what I showed you guys. Recently, one of Cinder's artists spoke out to refute the claims that Cinder copied Spite. The tweet I just read, and something else. Feeling a bit antsy, because I just did some digging on a big VTuber drama that happened 2 months ago, and I realized there was something I could have added to the conversation that could have changed public opinion a bit. I was an outfit designer for a VTuber that fell from grace, and some info that I might have lessened the public critique on her. It's not a lot, but it might have cleared of one accusation. I think it's too late to make a statement, but it still bothers me. I didn't check on this earlier. Alicia, don't matter. It's something is better than nothing. And at least you said something. Van Peaches. Van Peaches is a former friend of Cinder who felt forgotten about due to Cinder's rise to fame. As we all, quote, rise to fame, unquote. As we already know, Bao was being pressured by Shy Lily to include this private information that Redacted wasn't just Cinder's manager, but also her, quote, lover, unquote. Though Bao did release a document, she did not include the information on Cinder's relationship with Redacted. Almost immediately, which is suspect, Van Peaches released a series of Twitter posts exposing that Cinder and Redacted were in a relationship. After Cinder released her apology stating that she did not know Redacted was doing these things, the, quote, mean girls, unquote, used Cinder and Redacted's relationship as a point of attack, stating that they, quote, operate as one person, and she knows 100% of what Redacted is doing, unquote. I'll be using some items proving otherwise. In this video, Cinder talks about her housemates living in the basement and why she can't do ASMR streams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Being on the topic of Tashi.
Yeah. Cinder once again confirms that she has lived in her housemate's basement for quote, the last 3 years. Cinder talks about moving. Also mentioning her father. Cinder receives candles. Also talks about her house being made, and she says, "Then I can pretend I have a man to come home to me. Finally, this is a picture from Rain's document. Rain. Besides, you said it's hard when your boyfriend is far, far away. Not your boyfriend, am I? Tashi. Or OG Cinder. Or Cinder before Cinder. No, but how nice that would be. Your perfect boyfriend material. Here we see Rain saying, quote, it's hard when your boyfriend is far, far away. These 5 points of evidence suggest that Cinder and Redacted do not live together, and they were/are in a long-distance relationship, disproving that Cinder could have known 100%. Disproving that Cinder could have known 100% of what Redacted was doing. Nanoliths. The one that started it all. As you all know, Nanoliths was Cinder's main artist. Nanoliths and Cinder's interactions started early in their careers. Analyst was only doing model art, but did not know how to live 2D cut. Cinder was looking for an artist to rebrand, and was having no luck. Cinder fell in love with Nanolist's art and commissioned her. Also had to find someone to teach Nanolist how to live 2D cut. On April 26th, 2025, Nanolist tweeted out, shocking the VTuber community with the document she had linked. I'd like to point out some things that are suspicious in this document. DMs. The DMs also. I'd like to point out some things that are suspicious in this document. The DMs don't also lack context, but were also placed out of order to confuse the reader. I believe this was done so the reader would gloss over the finer details. Credited to Sparky's Tech Corner and his crew, Analyst's version of the DMs were different to Bao's version. There are multiple instances of edited screenshots to hide important information. Bao's document. Of course. Analyst. Of course. I wanted to understand it better. Specifically, if I cancel her for the second time, well, with Blank, she's given a lot of bias and a priority at GS. Sometimes over Cinder, we can't confront them about it. And plus, she's gone on 3D lately. Blank hurt one of our friends pretty bad, and I can't really say much more than that since it's not my drama to get into. Blank has been getting on our nerves recently. She hijacked our YouTube editor. Bao has been getting on our nerves recently. She hijacked our YouTube editor a while ago and is constantly picking up artists that we work with. We've gotten to know her better, being friends with her. But she really rubs us the wrong way with the things she does. We want to try and safeguard our most important artists from her, since she's already taken our editor. I don't mean taken like he doesn't work with us anymore. Or he does, but he has to dedicate time for her now. Sometimes that gets in the way of other projects. Also, one of Bao's MV editors is the one that did the Boss Rush MV, and we're 99% sure she told him not to do anymore with us. But model art is the most important thing. That's a VTuber's entire image. Again, this is all secret. It's all secret talk. La 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 la. Bao's been getting on our nerve. Hurt one of our friends pretty bad. So it's not just Spike that has explaining to do. As you can see, online has been edited out by Nanolist. Hey, Cinder, hope you're doing okay. I talked with Red, and I believe he talked to you already. And I thought it'd be best if I just check you personally. Actually, I want to know your better thoughts. Because Red tried to talk to me, and I think I misunderstood things. Doing good. What's up, Nano? Well, it's mostly about this. I thought I'm canceling some models because of them. It's not fair. I understand what he means, but at the end of the day, it's just business. Of course, we love working with you, and you want to keep working together. But if you prefer to work with other clients instead of me, I know it's for a reason. For you to help grow and love because you don't like me. What the fuck is this? What's with the static? Wait, okay, it's mostly about this. And is that message? What? Aww. As you can see here, the screenshot is put through a photo forensic program, courtesy of Sparky's Tech Corner, that show that the image has possibly been digitally altered. This is indicated by the different shade of black that is perfectly shaped around the one paragraph. Let's move on to the accusation that Redacted asked for other VTubers commissions to be cancelled by Nanolist. Redacted. Did you cancel models? Nanolist. I did not. Redacted. Work delayed to 2026. Analyst. I'm scared to cancel with Bao. Protected. You should be. She has so many connections, she'll find someone super fast. Did you already design her outfit? Remember her showing it to us at WeebCon. Analyst. Yeah, give her the design free as an apology gift. See here, Redacted is asking if Nanolis cancel commissions, not to cancel them. Nanolis. I'm trying to be as transparent as much as possible. I think it's more fair for both sides this way. Redacted. You didn't tell Blank you canceled because of Cinder, did you? Nanolis. No. I told all of them it was health issues. Redacted. Nanolis. I would never blame anyone besides Blank. But that said, Mio. Redacted. Lol, we never want to make you feel like we're making you or forcing you to work on / not working on something. Especially if it's something you want to / don't want to do. In our conversation the other day doesn't mean to convince you of only doing Cinder work. Again, sorry that sounded to you like I was telling you to do only Cinder work. These are the same conversations. One is censored, the other is uncensored. Why? Okay. Redacted asks Nanolis if she canceled commissions because of Cinder. She claims no, that it was because of health issues. She also states, I would also never blame anyone besides Mio. Reading into this, I first was questioning this exact thing. Okay, so who the fuck is Mio? Okay, so who is Mio? Mio is Nanolis's manager and husband. Oh, if I had tea, I'd be downing this shit. Because this is interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. I applaud everyone who done the research. Neo is Nanolys's manager and husband. This can be confirmed from Nanolys's statement saying her manager wanted her to cancel commissions because of her health, and saying Mio would be the only one to blame. Nanolys. Silver, I have to cancel the model com. I'm sorry, my manager told me I've... Sorry, my manager told me I have to cancel the most cons possible for healthy reasons. I'm working too hard and it's getting into me. I really apologize for this inconvenience. Silvervale. I was looking forward to it so much. I love your art so much. I've been so excited for a new model from you. Understand though, you have to prioritize your health and taking care of yourself. I hope your health improves. Feel better. Make sure to get lots of rest and relaxation. Do you know if you'd be able to do it next year at all? Don't feel pressured or anything, just asking. Nanolis. I'm sorry, it hurts me a lot too. I just wish I could work on everything I could, but sometimes I could. But I believe if I could still go for a model sometime next year, yeah, Silvervale. That's okay. I know you have a ton on your plate. Can't imagine how stressful it must be. Do you think I can still do the gamer sub art? Nanolis. Oh yeah, illustrations are okay. Screenshots further solidify that Neo is Nanolis's manager and husband. Neo VTuber at Neo404, professional procrastinator, wannabe streamer. Neo404 card. Neo404. Husband Neo404. As you see in these pictures, Nanolis has hus beside Mio's name, and Mio has a heart next to Nanolis's name. Nanolis. Doing allergy test in this itch. Nanolis. This does pretty much. Nanolis. Morning, Mono Nation. Today I'm doing blood test. Being adult is tiring. Nanolis. Good morning, Mono Nation. Today I'm home all day finally. Nanolis. I had an afternoon nap. I hate myself. Nanolis. I slept at noon again and I feel like shit. I hate it. Analyst. Analyst. I played 12-hour non-stop of supermarket simulator. Analyst. I'd love to collab more. It would depend on my mood at the moment. I have a ton of lots of work getting behind because I slacked this week. By the way, Brazil might ban Twitter soon. Girly pop. Bow. Oh, Smoj. Nano had to drop me as a client because her work schedule is too hectic. That was from Bow. From these screenshots, Nanolis was in fact sick, and during this time, she cancelled on Bow and Silvervale, refuting the claim that they were both cancelled because of redacted. Mio, for Nanolis's husband. I'm not saying names, but Nano already had to refuse comms from a lot of big and interesting people, to be honest. Flying mustache. Too much backlog already, I assume? Mio. I mean, she don't have backlog, but a fike. No idea what that is. But a fike, she scheduled for each month and then charge when she starts, so she won't have that mind pressure. Mio. So technically no backlog, but fully booked. Flying mustache. Makes sense. Shimmer hex. Charging in advance for all clients at once is how you make your brain implode. Flying mustache. And gives them a right to complain if too slow. Well, if they don't have any money, in these screenshots, Mio is talking about Nano's workload. Analyst. We just finished a model, I'll sleep like a baby. Eat today, see y'all tomorrow. Analyst. Thank you so much again, Mousy, for letting me work on another model for you. This is actually a retouch for a dress-up model. Also, thank you, Suika, for rigging her and valorize every detail. Model showcase by Tatsubi. Later that day, Nanola states she finished a model. She's finished a model that turns out to be Iron Mouse's. Nanolis. Good morning, I'm not sleeping so well. Spirit Hime, or Spirit Heim. Morning, Nano. Sorry to hear you didn't sleep well. He keeping you awake? I'm just gonna say Spirit Hime. Oh, anxiety for X? We're gonna have a lot of fun. Analyst. I wonder it's the MG anxiety. I'm like sleeping at 1 a.m. and waking up at 5 a.m. Nanolis. Me and my eye bags. Nanolis. I think I got a cold. Tyvis. No, colds are the worst. Feel better, Nano. Nanolis. I think I got it. They used that twice. Drakkar. Nano will have free time at some point. There has to be a break in the commissions eventually. Nano suffering from success. Shimmerhex. She wants that nice house. Nanolis. So I'm taking less models now. I want to work on my own brand too. Drakkar. Merch commissions are still a thing that people want from you. Nano, your art is desirable. Your art is just desirable in all forms. Nanolis. Still with Cole. If I die, tell Jaden happy birthday. Dark Dragon Kev. And don't you say that they will never accept you. It's free to apply. A shot not taken is a shot always missed. Analyst. I'm considering. Analyst. Bishojo BR would be a dream, not gonna lie. Analyst. Not gonna lie, this year been hitting different. In a good way, maybe. Looking to do different stuff. Nanolis. Can't stop sleeping. Nanolis. Don't raise it because toggles weigh a lot. I don't think bankrupting VTubers is a fair idea. I never thought me opening applications would feel like an event. Archive Hoel. Hello, Nano. Hello, Nano. How are you? I hope you drank enough. Nanolis. Had the worst headache last night, but I'm really good now. Nanolis. Nanolis. Good morning, Mono Nation. I'm all set at home. Back to the art grind. Nanolis. My feet hurts. BNN split. Understandable. 2 days is already too much for me. Yeah. Are you at home already? Drakkar. You good, Nano. Time for sleeps. Analyst. Going back home today. Back to the nest. Flying mustache. Congrats on your survival. Analyst. Surviving is a very strong term. Lucky MO777. Good morning. BNN split. Now we need a nano stream of her telling about her AF experience. Was. Analyst. Tomorrow while I show off ERV tubers. Yo. Analyst. Good morning, Mono Nation. I'm all set at home. Back to the art grind. Whoops. Analyst. Welcome home. I'm dying. Flying mustache. Are you dying, Nano? That's not good. Archivole. Archivole. Hello, Nano. Get well soon. Jaden. Don't die, though. Cool. Analyst. Got cold again. Pietro Sato. That schlucks. I'll get better soon. Analyst. I'm still recovering from cold. Senfstuhl. Senfstale. How can you get cold when it is always hot in Brazil? Pietro Sato. Germs affect hot people. I guess. Yes. Not a doctor. Analyst. Coughing like an old dog. Clubs. Pietro Sato. Bro turned into a dog. How is this possible? Jaden. Get well soon. See you. That was just an extended see you. Pietro Sat. Analyst. Good morning, Mono Nation. I'm feeling slightly better today. Pietro Sato. Glad to know that. Now do a breakdance. Analyst. I'm tired of this cold. Kill the cold. GG. Oh, Pietro Sato. Kill the cold. GG. Pardon me. Analyst. Amy E360. Hello, Nano Nation. Still feeling sick? Analyst. Good morning, Mono Nation. So, I'm feeling quite better today. Hopefully, I'll be 100% good very soon. Archivole. Oh, Nano. Good to hear. Analyst. Touching grass got me a flu. Analyst. We have nuggies and flu. Hime, but smaller. Flu? Analyst. Yes, but I believe today is my recovery day, though. Hime, but smaller. I hope so. So sorry to hear that. Whoops. You may also be accidentally sacrificed to Nano. Analyst. Thank you, been on it. And for 10 days so far. Analyst. Good morning, I didn't sleep so well. Dedicatus 545. Analyst. I want to get back to the monthly art. But I keep getting so many fun models opportunities. Kalizetsky. I think Nano fell asleep and left the live open. Val came to say hi. Nano. Kalizetsky. Nano. Oh. Happy partner, Nano! What's that, Angel? MDS, KS. No idea what that says. Oh, no idea what that means. About that terminally online. Was that Angel? Oh my god, Bao is here too! Nanoist, thank you for today's stream. Sorry I got tired in the end. Nanoist. I'm back from week off. Hope you all behaved. Nanoist. I'm not sure I'll be streaming soon. Been having personal stuff going on. I'm a bit depressed though. Nanoist. Good day everyone! I may be feeling a bit better. These screenshots prove that Nanoist was always having mental health issues, proving that Nanoist cancelled Silvervale and Bao for health issues, and not because of Redacted. Let's move on to the exclusivity deal. As we know, Nanoist claimed that she was being, quote, manipulated and gaslit by Redacted. This is far from the truth. Redacted. What about we can pay a blank for you, and you don't have to discount it from the next payment. And we'll continue giving you lots of model work, I think 4 years. I think for this year right now. But you don't work with Bao, Blank, or Silver at all again. Models or art. I don't think you've ever done anything with Bao or Blank before. We also have another GS label for you too, the AFK. Is there any way to add a little bit more since Silver still asks for art every now and then? Redacted. We could do it like when Silver asks for art, you tell her no, and then you tell us to buy another art piece, like, so you still get a job from Tate. So you still get a job from it. Here we can see Nanolist and Redacted talking about the deal. The one thing about this screenshot is that this is also another one of the many edited. Jesus, How many screenshots did you edit? It do be fair, but okay. Can I ask for Demon Cinder figure? This is the original edited version. You know, like this bound like sorry about the keep done those battle playing with her and keep it about. Okay. You know, like when like our piece like so you're still gonna jump from it. To be fair, but Nanolis, to be fair, but okay, can I ask for Demon Cinder figure? This is the original unedited version. At the bottom, we can see that not only was Nanos actively considering the deal, she also made a counter offer. Nanolis. Cinder, just want to say sorry. Cinder, just want to say sorry for stepping back on the exclusivity deal. I want to apologize personally to you, since I've only talked about that with Red, but I just don't want to be dragged into any personal issues like that. After all, still a client. Blank is still a client, and it makes me anxious. It kind of destroys my mental to do this kind of deal. Just wanted to let you know, I still love working with you in Red, but I'll understand if things doesn't work out because of blank. Just love my clients, that's all. Cinder, I get it, Nano, and it was unfair to push this on you, but it's really confusing going back and forth about it. I just get compared to her a lot, even still today. And it's like I'm always living in someone's shadow, which is one reason why Reddit asked about not making any more models for her. When you said, I understand it, and if things don't work out, it makes me feel like you're okay with not working it with me anymore. It hurts so much after all this time. I really appreciate you, Nano. And it's your decision who you ultimately work with. But this is how I've been feeling. Nanolis. I don't really see the point of keeping thinking about being compared to blank. Or Silver. You're so much bigger. You're so much bigger already. You've done so much more. I would never give any priority over you. Also, they're not even any model. So they're not even any model for her being discussed. Just want to keep clear-minded. I just want to sleep clear-minded. Also, I'm fine not doing models, not doing her models, but at least gamer stuff, art stuff would be fine with me. I don't want to be 100% an asshole toward. That's all. Cinder. It's not me, but other people's opinions of us. I'm just trying to not get involved in any drama that other people will want to talk about, comparing us. But I understand where you're coming from, Nano. There's no hard feelings. Nanos. Sorry about this, my mental is just a bit weak. Here we can see that Nanos takes a step back from the deal, even after making her counter-offer, so the accusations of, quote, sabotage and damage done to other VTubers is false. Shy Lily, the orchestrator. Now we come to the main actor, the ringleader. Ringleader of it all. Shy Lily was the first person that Nanolis leaked the DMs between herself and Redacted. This is some discrepancy of exactly what she was shown. Redacted. Lily dipping out of collabs they were both part of at the last minute, now ghosting her messages. Cinder has raided her a couple times in the past week, and Lily won't acknowledge Cinder by name. Here we see Redacted saying that Shy Lily has been acting weird by skipping out of collabs with Cinder. Shy Lily confirms this on one of her streams. This one right here. In this clip, she also says, I already knew, referring to being shown in... referring to being... Yeah, see, right here. In this clip, she also says, I already knew, referring to being shown the DMs from Nanolis. She also mentions that one of the days was because of a dentist appointment. Shay Lily. Managed to sit through my dentist appointment without a panic attack for the first time. I'm so very happy. Here you can see the date of the appointment. That was March 8th, 2025. This effectively puts the collab skipping around that date. Now let us refer back to the date that analyst dropped her doc. April 26th, 2025. As you can see, analyst dropped her document on April 26th, 2025. In the same video, Shy Lily confirmed she skipped collabs. She says, quote, that one screenshot from a couple of days ago started everything. Dated April 28th, 2025. So this contradicts the actual date when she was dodging collabs. When she says, quote, I already knew, unquote, effectively showing that she knew about the screenshots months before an analyst, his doc dropped, not just, quote, a few days before. This can also be confirmed by Buff Pup in her stream. Great fucking self-sabotage. Or self-snitching. As mentioned before, yeah, so right here and right there. As mentioned before in the timeline, at the beginning of the document, the docs that were dropped within minutes of each other. 10:42 p.m. Nano releases her document. 10:48 p.m. Val releases hers. 11:05 p.m. Sec, video editor for Val, releases theirs. Or releases his. All this information leads to the attack on Sinder was premeditated. A point of attack that Shy Lily used was what Van Peaches said in her. A point of attack that Shy Lily used was what Van Peaches said in her tweet about Sinder. With Shy Lily, this brings in an element of hypocrisy on her part. If we go back in Shy Lily's history, she stated that she had installed a keylogger on one of her. What the fuck? This woman isn't. That's. Oh god, she's one of those girlfriends. Or her ex's laptops because she has suspected him of cheating on her. Seems to be that Shy Lily believes in rules for thee, but not for me. How can you hold Sinder to Shy Lily? How can you hold Sinder to Shy Lily's standard when she can't hold those standards herself? Another showing of rules for thee, but not for me moment was about the exclusivity deal that Redacted was negotiating with Nanolis. Shy Lily and others shamed Redacted and Cinder by proxy for seeking an exclusivity deal and, quote, barring Nanolis from working with other creators, unquote. But when the Bishoujo drama happened, Shy Lily had a different story. She says that exclusivity / non-comp deals are good. Numi's concert. Numi's concert was another use for Shy Lily to use against Cinder. Shy Lily states that Cinder completely missed Numi's concert due to the V-card box opening. There are several things that refute to this. One, people that had bought tickets to Numi's concert, and two, there are several things that refute this. One, people that had bought tickets to Numi's concert, and two, videos of other streamers confirming that Cinder was there. This is Val's video where she states Cinder was at Numi's concert. Skip to time 47 to 47. 4 minutes, 37 seconds to 14 minutes. I'll link the doc in the description and allow you people to do that. Because I don't want to get copyright claimed. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Bring it on, bitches. I ain't scared of y'all.
I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger writing a book to the chopper. Come, I don't.
Let's do some story time.
Bring it on, bitches.
Every time. It was so cute. Cinder, I loved it. Y'all sounded so good. We're gonna need even more shows after this. She is so cute. I love her. I'm so glad she cheered us on. Junie. Mwah! I love Junie Mooney. Oshi, you're my rock star. Aww. Sick pic. Wonder who took it. Haha. It was me. Numi never gives Tara credit. I'm crying. We never got a thank you, LA. She just confirmed East Coast Noombas are her favorite Sag. Obviously a joke. Oh, that's so cute. Freeze. Oh yeah, it was freezing cold, chat. It was like 20 degrees outside. Freezing in the cold. Freeze.
This was 5 months ago, so I take it before everything started.
Oh yeah, it was freezing cold, chat. It was like 20 degrees outside. Freezing in the cold as my legs were dying and having dog shit in front of me as we waited in line was worth it all. Wow. I love the beautiful atmosphere of New York.
Yeah, but she said she read Sinner's comment, said they're cheering us on.
I need even more shows after cute. Cheer the sun. It's so cute. I love her. I'm so glad she cheered us on.
Now, some people could easily take that context as in like cheer them on from there, but I feel like she's talking about cheering them on from the concert.
Well, what happened was let's just watch this video.
What happened, Val? I'm curious.
Wait a second. Just some chill guys. Wait, what? What does that say?
Guess whose jeans I'm wearing?
Oh. My face went stealing. My face. Lamau! Wait, please, I gotta read this tweet.
She talks about the concert.
She did the face so well. Stop. She looks like she's been straightened. Okay, but why does that picture kind of slay? Okay, you skirt. He's hitting the me trying to act normal, but my robbing pose. So I set that as my wallpaper all throughout Christmas, by the way. Like throughout the holidays, I had to put my phone facing down so people wouldn't look at my phone wallpaper screen and give me weird looks. I've had it for so long. I refuse to change it. We're just girls. We're just girl best friends. You two are such goblins, Omega lol. Yeah. Okay, but why does that picture kind of slay? Okay, you say that, but you do not know where her so well stat stamp was on the was. Yes. Uh-huh. Anyways. Oh yeah, look! And Vienna was there cheering us on. All her friends were there. Numi Nation. Look!
Yeah,
so cute. And also in the VIP section, there was this giant fucking pole. I see the fucking pole taking very specific. Office drummers just like delete that one. It's so funny.
She mentioned Vienna was there.
I think that's all the pictures.
Cinder was there as well.
Oh no, I have some. I have to put them in the album chat, and then I'll show you chat. But we didn't go get pizza at any old pizza parlor in New York. We went to Joe's Pizza, famously known for their appearance.
All right. Yeah. Okay. This is Vienna's video stating that Cinder was at the concert. Okay, states that Cinder was at Numi's concert. Okay, this is Vienna. Skip to timestamp 1640. Okay, this is interesting.
A world of flavor, born of simple ingredients.
That shit looks good. Wet drink. Straight out of the fucking bottle.
The problem is not going to go away by itself. I always recommend Sensodyne.
So everyone, I heard a lot of perspectives of the pizza story, and I didn't get to tell my side. All right, I never got to defend myself. I had so much fun, and yeah, I was trying to scream at the concert, but I tried not to scream too loud because Cinder was literally in front of me, and I didn't want.
She said it. She said it. Oh, nothing. Yeah, just been reading some document.
Is it about a video game?
No.
What's it about?
Creator getting slandered along with a premeditated attack. pretty much a massive slander campaign.
Oh, yeah.
This is Vienna's video stating that Cinder was at the concert. She said it herself. Not me, not anyone else, not any pyropops trying to defend her. Came straight from her mouth, and just in case y'all need to hear it again.
Cinder was literally in front of me, and I didn't want to scream her ears off. So nice seeing everybody. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. And yeah, I was trying to scream at the concert, but I tried not to scream too loud because Cinder was literally in front of me.
I try not to scream too loud because Cinder was literally right in front of me. Here's a Twitter post made by Cinder, which is also seen in Bao's video. Oh, I loved it. You also... Cinder. At Nimune. Or Nimune. Hey, I loved it! Y'all sounded so good. We're gonna need even more shows after this. Now, you may ask why Shy Lily would do this to Cinder. Well, the most logical answer would be jealousy and pettiness. In the following, I'll be showing examples of why this is highly probable in the pattern that Shy Lily shows to support it. Yeah. Nune's customers another use of Shy Lily to use against Cinder. States that... So Lily... Oh, Lily. You claim she completely missed Numi's concert. Then explain to me. And no. I don't, because I don't want to hear you say, "Oh, this is just fucking rage bait." Tell that to the one who snitched. Shy Lily states that Cinder completely missed Numi's concert. But yet, what did we hear from Vienna's mouth? I try not to scream too loud because Cinder was literally right in front of me. You cannot see it, but I am grinning ear to ear, trying my best not to laugh my ass off. Shy Lily's motive, possibly. Now, that emphasis on possibly. As stated above, my theory of why Shy Lily planned this smear campaign was because of jealousy and pettiness. Here's why. As we know, Shy Lily's is a part owner of GamerSups. On January 16th, 2025, Cinder announced that she has become a part owner of GamerSups. Cinder at Cinder VTuber. Super huge announcement. And I'm officially a partial owner of GamerSups. They've been incredible partners to work with. I'm so honored they've been given this opportunity. Thank you for making this possible. Drink Pyro Power! Cinder is now a partial owner. Now, why is this relevant? Let us look at some numbers. Who owns GamerSups? Who owns GamerSups? The largest shareholders. The Goat, 70%. Cinder, 10%. Original founders, 8%. Angel investors, 7%. Would you look at that? Cinder owns 5% more than Lily. As you can see in this picture found by Mama Akko. Thank you so much, Mama Akko. Shy Lily owns 5% of GamerSups, and Cinder owns double the amount at 10% of GamerSups. Now you may ask why does this matter? Well, let's look at some of other things. Top Twitch channels by bits. Cinder, 24.80 million. 12.41 million with Shy Lily. Again, we can see that Cinder was making double the bits than Shy Lily. As also, Cinder was growing rapidly. And what I believe set things off is when Cinder referred to herself as Charizard pertaining to V-Card. That Cinder was fire and Shy Lily was water. Charizard and Blastoise collab. As innocent as it seems, Shy Lily crashes out about it on stream. Shy Lily shows her pettiness towards Cinder even months after the drama. She will not call Cinder by name and ban anything to do with Cinder from her Twitch chat. Other quotes, other instances by pettiness by Shy Lily or people close to her consists of taking the quote, "It's just business," and editing it on a meme with her face on it, and taking it as her ending scene on one of her streams, and uses it as her ending scene on one of her streams. Later, Shy Lily's editor/clipper Pierre created a t-shirt with the same meme and wore it to TwitchCon. Pierre at just Pierre for TW. If you find me at TwitchCon, I'm giving away Shy Lily V cards signed by her. At the beginning of this section, you have noticed that I underlined the word double. There's a reason as to why I've done it, and I will explain why I brought this up now. As many of you know, the Shoujo situation that has happened recently, with them taking Iron Mouse's money that was originally meant for charity, she decided to start another one with all the donations that were made. The end total was more than 1 million. One of those donors was Cinder. Cinder donated $6,666. Shy Lily could not let a good thing alone and one-up Cinder shortly after donating $12,222.22. You may ask, why do I say Shy Lily one-up Cinder? Yes, you can see Shy Lily donated more than Cinder, but when you look at the amount, it seems that Shy Lily was trying to double Cinder. Yes, I admit it's not exactly double mathematically, but when you see Cinder's donation at $6,666, and then Shy Lily's donation at $12,222.22, it's quite obvious what Shy Lily's intention was. Shy Lily later refunds her donation after she received backlash on Twitter, but later tries to defend herself by saying that she was trying to donate 10,000 euro, and it's not her fault that the exchange to US dollars looked like she was trying to double Cinder's donation. So it's right there. In the video, you can see the level of pettiness, not just towards Cinder, but towards people on Twitter. To answer Shy Lily's question, yes, we do watch your streams. Not long after her stream, the exchange rate in defense was debunked. What? Off-screen kill. Shy Lily's getting hate for donating 10,000 euros to Ernest Charlie. Yeah, off-screen kill. At the 23rd, this was the conversion rate. So whatever direction it went, she lied. Ain't no fucking way she didn't calculate to land on that number. Not to mention, it seems you can't even donate in euros to begin with. I haven't verified that part, however, but yes, same. She also states that she wanted to donate anonymously and could not find how to yet when there's clearly an option to do so. Oh, Razor at RazorWolf99 and John Von Havel at Singer Bryson at Flex25 at Astum4. Funny thing is, take it less than 30 seconds to figure out how to donate anonymously, because when you press the donate button, this is what you see. This clearly shows that she will lie to defend herself, and her followers will take it blindly. Conclusion. Oh, she said she wanted to donate anonymously and couldn't find it. And you could not find how to. Anonymous donation. Your name will not appear publicly. This clearly shows that she will lie to defend herself, and her followers will take it blindly. Conclusion. This is where I summarize everything in this situation. First of all, this was blown out of proportion by Lily and others. Instead of going to Cinder and resolving the situation privately, they decided to coordinate the drop of Google documents to dogpile Cinder. Shy Lily knew about the problem before the previous mention of the week before the Google document drop. The analyst took screenshots from her conversation with redacted and edited and out of context. The analyst did cancel commissions on her own free will, and by suggestion, by her manager/husband, Mio. Nano was entertaining the idea and making a counteroffer. She refused the exclusivity deal, thus no one was backstabbed. The notion that Cinder knew everything is false. The notion that Cinder knew everything is false, as she was in a long-distance relationship with Redacted. Cinder did show up to Numi's concert, as stated by Vienna and Bao. So Bao. Though I'm still unclear if Bao meant she's so cute cheering us on. I was unclear whether she meant like cheering us on from the comment, but nope. Cinder is only guilty of what she did to Silvervale, and she apologized for that. She had literally planned the whole thing out of jealousy and pettiness because of how fast Cinder was growing. Thus comes the end of my document. I'd like to thank everyone that has been involved that's listed at the beginning. If it wasn't for them and tireless hours, this information may not have seen the light of day. Hopefully this document sheds light on the situation, that it was deeper than it originally seemed. I also hope that document changes the minds of people who blindly followed the narrative and they recognize the truth. People that read this document, I thank you for taking the time to do so. And I thank you, Wicantist, for allowing me to broadcast this entire thing. So before I end it off, thank you guys so much for tuning into this. And as a wise, and in the words of Milky Ways, 3 things cannot be hidden for long: the sun, the moon,